Pedro Castillo was inaugurated in Peru as a president of Peru. And it was a very elegant ritual. He was wearing a hat, a white hat. And the reason, I have no idea why, I guess to make himself look good and different and, supreme, I guess, if you will, like a crown. And it happened, they invited the Kingdom of Spain, the king, Felipe VI. They invited him over, and Felipe got on an airplane and went there, And what happened next is amazing. And that is what I'm making this video. Mr. Pedro Castillo did a speech, and the first thing he does is attack the Kingdom of Spain for all his problems. Basically saying, all the problems that we have today is because you guys colonize us. And the Kingdom of Spain is not going to say absolutely nothing, because that is what they want. They want the American continent divided. They don't want all these people speaking Castilian to take over their identity and their language. And you see that Castilian language being dismantled, completely dismantled. Right now, the Cubans, you see all these videos from Cuba, and you see the worst Castilian ever spoken. I never heard that before in Cuba, and including mine. My Castilian is being eroded because I don't utilize it, and the Spaniards want you to fail in that way because they only 50 something million, and we are 600 million or more. And so they are going to accept whatever the Peruvians said, like they are the worst of the worst of humanity. But let's analyze the data. The Kingdom of Spain, when arrived in the Rio La Plata, and they established the Kingdom of the Rio La Plata, or the Viceroyal, they introduced to the local population the horse. They introduced metallurgic advances. They introduced architecture. They introduced, let me put it to you this way. They advance the civilization of Peru, the Incas, from the Neolithic, from the Stone Age to today. Today, that is how significant is the arrival of the Castilians and the Aragonese in the American continent. So they introduce the modern world, or the old world, to the new world. As simple as that. Yes, it was not perfect, but they did try, and to this day we're still here. And to this day, the hat the Peruvian is wearing was designed in Spain. So that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is fiasco. This is a farce. All these speeches that Mr. Pedro Castillo so eloquent have made is just erroneous. How you going to be attacking the very people who created you? How you be attacking the very people that your name come from? Pedro Castillo, from Castilla y León, Castilla y La Mancha, a Visigoth. How you rational that? You cannot. You're just an idiot, a repeater, and that is what the Europeans want. Do you think the Spaniards want us, the United States of America, the Argentines and so on, to have influence in their mix? We we just zeros. We just colonials, and we cannot advance ourselves because people like Pedro Castillo, Fidel Castro, and the rest of them, including the president of the United States of Mexico. All they do is divide us, call us names like Latin, Hispanical. We are colonials, and they took our gold, and all these crazy things. Unless we don't advance our civilization and education and bring people from Castilla, from Aragon, from Catalonia into the American continent and rectify our language, the Castilian language, we are going to be nothing but colonials forever. So there you have it. That is what happened in Peru. All they have done in Peru was going from Fujimori a few years back, Japanese, to this fellow right here from Castilla that is telling everybody that his grandfather is a bad guy. It's insane. Well, I say this: thank you to the Kingdom of Spain for advancing humanity. Thank you for the Kingdom of Spain for creating the United States of America. Thank you to the Kingdom of Spain to advance civilization like no other group have. Thank you to the Visigoth that created Spain. Thank you to the Visigoth that destroyed the Roman Empire and create something new that today we call Europe. Thank you to the Kingdom of Spain and the Iberians for giving us the beautiful language that is called Castellano. Saludos.